Hey guys, and welcome again to my kitchen. Tonight I'm making some samosas. They're really delicious and they're super easy to make. I'm making them with a phyllo dough instead of the traditional dough that you would normally use to make them. So they're a little bit healthier and they're stuffed with vegetables, with peas, carrots, and some potatoes. You could stuff it with meat if you'd like as well, but I'm making it a vegetarian one for now. So let's get started. You will need lemon or lime juice, carrots and peas, 4 large potatoes or 8 small potatoes, cilantro, onion, amchur powder, which is also known as mango powder, turmeric, red chili powder, salt, asafetida, which is hing powder, garam masala, ginger paste, coriander powder, and cumin seeds. With my potatoes, I just use a fork to mash these. I don't like a really mashed up potato, so I do this. If you prefer a smoother potato filling, then you could blend this even. You can use a variety of different potatoes too. The golden ones seem to work out really good and they have such a buttery flavor. They're better than an Idaho. I wouldn't recommend an Idaho or russet potato for this. So I've got my onion cooking in a little bit of olive oil, just until it turns a little translucent, and then we're going to throw in all of our spices. You want to turn down your heat just a tiny bit and cook up your cumin seeds. Cumin seeds will burn easily if they're too high, so. And then we could proceed with the rest of our ingredients. Throw in the ginger paste. I always like to cook the cumin seeds and the ginger first, just so it brings up the aromatics in it, and then I throw in the dry ingredients. Your salt, garam masala, everything else we mentioned earlier. You don't have to do it for long, just a little bit. And add just a little bit more oil since I didn't add enough the first time. I'm going to add my potatoes to this. Stir it around. Usually keep this on medium heat and make sure all of the potatoes are coated with those flavors. And add my lime juice. Carrot and peas, and cilantro, and stir it once more. By this point, you could turn off your stove and just kind of let it cook with its own heat here. And then we'll let this cool before we start stuffing our samosas. So I'm using about 3 sheets to make the samosa. When you're working with phyllo dough, make sure that you always have a moist cloth on hand to cover these because they dry up easily. So you bring in your phyllo dough in on both ends. I like to have a little bit of a bigger samosa, so make sure I have a pretty good gap. It's up to you if you want to make them smaller or big. Use about 2 to 3 phyllo dough sheets to do this. You fold this in. Make sure every edge gets this. And eventually all these edges get covered once you start folding. So then you fold the little triangle again. Keep repeating this process. There you go. Do it once more. Keep doing this again until the end. And you could either cut that or just fold it over like I do. And then so it gets a nice golden crust. I like to add some olive oil. And do it to all ends. And there you have it, guys. These are perfect to go in the oven now. I'm going to line my pan with some parchment paper and start adding my samosas to it. So now the samosas are ready to be baked at 400 degrees for 15 to 20 minutes. Make sure that at the 10-minute mark, you flip them over. That way all of them get nice and brown on both sides. And that is our finished product. I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you in the next video. So let's try one.